Sarah ma'am is there. Sarah?
Yes, yes. Actually, I'm searching for mail participant.
Sarah ma'am is there.
Yes, yes, I'm going to make one.
Assalamu alaikum, girls.
Walaikum
Walaikum
assalam
assalam.
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, ma'am.
Okay. You all must be waiting for the college to reopen.
Yes.
When the college will reopen, when we should, go to the college, offline college, and attend the offline classes, right?
Yes.
So now we'll see. What will happen. But now at present we are online. So how many stanzas are left to be explained? I think 2, right? Yes, girls. Which stanza? Is it 8th or 9th? We have to. Footprints, lives of great men. Did I explain?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you
From
written
footprints
summary of that?
chapter.
Summary
Yes,
of
ma'am.
that.
We wrote.
You wrote summary also?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes. Now the footprints. 2 more stanzas are remaining. That. Footprints that perhaps another sailing over life's Solomon main. Footprints that perhaps another sailing over life's Solomon main, a forlorn and shipwrecked brother, seeing shall take heart again. Here, from the beginning, the Psalm of Life, we have been studying that continuously. The poet has been inspiring and motivating through number of giving examples that we should not take life lightly. We should take it seriously. We should follow the time and do the work on time and work hard and don't consider that graveyard is the goal. Okay, one day we have to reach there, but what should be here, we should work hard and do something good. When we have come here, we this is a battlefield, the world, and you have to fight like a hero. Yes. So he gives number of examples that act in a present and don't trust future. In thinking about the future, we will forget about the present what we are doing. So for that purpose, God is there overhead watching. Have faith in God and act in present, everything will be okay. Then not only that, lives of great and successful men also remind us a lot that we can achieve, we can become like that if we work hard, and we also should be like example to them so that the coming generations would follow us. Okay, so same theme this stanza also explains us. Footprints that perhaps another sailing over life's Solomon main, a forlorn and shipwrecked brother seeing shall take heart again. So he's comparing our life to a great, large sea. Solomon main is Gehra Samandar.
Ma'am, forlorn and shipwrecked means?
Forlorn means lonely and unhappy person.
And shipwrecked?
शिपरेक बोल तो जिसकी नैया डूब चुकी और बर्बाद हो चुकी, ruined. Ship has been ruined, damaged ship. Okay. So here the poet continues the same theme of leaving footprints. The above stanza tells us about the footprints of the great men we have to follow, and we should be the example for the coming generation. Okay. Same here also is telling like that. Theme of leaving footprints, we should inspire others to follow footprints that perhaps another, we should inspire other people, those who are sailing on the, Solomon main means gehra samandar, great sea. A person whose life has been disappointed and whose ship has been sailing and has been ruined in the sea. Our life is compared to sea now here. A person whose life has been disappointed, a person who is dejected, is compared to a shipwreck, जिसकी कश्ती डूब गई, खराब हो चुकी है. How is that person? Very dejected, a forlorn, unhappy person. This unhappy person should follow the footprints of others, other persons, great men's persons, and move forward in life. समझ में आया? अगर हमारी जिंदगी बर्बाद हो चुकी है या we are disappointed, our life is compared to a Solomon main, गहरा समंदर. Solomon main means secret. एक गहरा समंदर की तरह है जिसमें हम सब एक नैया में चल रहे हैं. A person who is dejected and lonely, जिसकी कश्ती डूब चुकी है, उसको किससे सीखना चाहिए? हिम्मत रखना चाहिए. आगे वाली जिसकी कश्ती अच्छी चल रही है उसको देख के अपन आगे बढ़ना चाहिए. So same like that, our life is also like that. It is a great, sea, in which if we are disappointed, we have to follow the footprints of others and move forward hopefully. Have you understood, girls? Here he is comparing our life to a sea. Okay? He is comparing our life to a great sea where we are the sailors and our ship has been destroyed, ruined. But in spite of that, we have to follow the examples of great men and move forward in our life. Work hard and move forward and don't lose hope. Yes, that is what, with courage. And you gain courage through the example set by those people. Have you understood, girls? समझ में आ गया है?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Come on, write down the summary. Here the poet continues the same theme of leaving footprint. Here the poet continues the same theme of leaving footprint to inspire others to follow. To inspire others to follow. Have you written, girls?
Yes, ma'am.
Here the poet continues the same theme, THEME, theme of leaving footprint to inspire others to follow. He compares a dejected person, dejected means a disappointed, a dejected person with a hopeless. He compares a dejected person with a hopeless shipwrecked man
Hopeless.
Hopeless. Shipwrecked man.
Ma'am, spelling.
SHIP. It is there in the line, no? Stanza. Shipwrecked.
Okay. Okay, ma'am.
Shipwrecked man sailing over the large sea of life. Sailing over the large sea of life.
Over the.
Sailing over the large sea of life. That person can find other examples. That person can find other examples set by us. That person means which person? The dejected person. That person can find the other examples set by us and can gain courage and hope to move forward.
Other example, then, ma'am?
That person can find other examples set by us and can gain courage and hope to move forward.
And gain courage.
And hope to move forward. Shall I read from the beginning?
Okay, ma'am.
Here the poet continues the same theme of leaving footprint to inspire others to follow. He compares a dejected person with a hopeless shipwrecked man sailing over the large sea of life. That person can find the other examples set by us and can gain courage and hope to move forward. Done? Did you all check? Have you written?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. The last stanza. Let us then be up and doing, with a heart for any fate, still achieving, still pursuing, learn to labor and to wait. So he's telling the poet is telling, come on, get up and do something. Get up. Let us then, all of us, get up, wake up, and doing means do some work with a heart for any fate. Whatever you are, how much your condition is good or bad, don't think of that. Whatever is written in your fate, you think that and do it. You achieve something and you pursue something and learn to work hard and wait patiently for the results. Yes, he means to say continuously work hard and wait for the result patiently reward. Yes, you can achieve great heights. How? Through working hard and you think wisely. So he means to say that. The poet asks us to wake up once and start working. However, whatever the consequences are there, कैसे भी हालात होंगे, you work hard. Don't think that you can't do it. You can make up your mind and be prepared for any fate. So he's telling that you can reach the great heights. So act wisely and wait patiently for the rewards. Okay, that is what he wants to convey to this stanza. Come on, write down. Poet asks us. Poet asks us to be up at once. Poet asks us to be up at once. To be up at once.
At once.
Yes, at once. Get up at once, he wants to say. At once. And start working, however. And start working, however. Doing means working. And start working, however. comma, the poet urges us, the poet urges us the poet urges us not to mind the consequences. The poet urges us not to mind the consequences. The poet urges us or not to mind the consequences or to make our mind or to make our mind or to make our mind prepared for any fate
Ma'am, after consequences?
or to make our mind prepared for any fate. Or to make our mind prepared for any fate.
Ma'am,
We
repeat
must
after consequences.
consequences or to make our mind prepared for any fate.
For any FAIT.
Fate, FAT.
E.
It is written there, no?
Yes, ma'am.
FAT.
Finished.
We must carry on. We must carry on. We must carry on, reaching great heights. We must carry on, reaching great heights. Reaching great heights. We must learn to work hard. We must learn to work hard. We must learn to work hard, to act wisely. We must learn to work hard, to act wisely, and wait for the rewards. And wait for the rewards patiently. And wait for the rewards patiently. Written girls?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Last lines you write. Through this poem, we now realize through this poem, we now realize how inspiring and motivating the poet has been.
We realize through this poem
How inspiring and motivating the poet has been. How inspiring and motivating the poet has been. Just shall I read from the beginning? The poet asks us to be up at once and start working, however. The poet urges us not to mind the consequences or to make our mind prepared for any fate. We must carry on reaching great heights. We must learn to work hard, to act wisely, and wait for rewarding Wait for the rewards patiently. Through this poem, we now realize how inspiring and motivating the poet has been. Have you written, girls?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now, what I want you all to do is that all the nine stanzas in your notebook, which you are maintaining for the English classwork, you have to write the name of the poem, the Psalm of Life, then H.W. Longfellow. Then below that, write about the poet for a few lines, 4 or 5 lines. Then summary of the poem. Club all these nine stanzas. First stanza summary, then leave some space, para, second stanza, and that means change the stanza and write the summary. Again, change the stanza and write. Okay, so like that, all the nine stanzas will make up a good summary of this poem. Yes, girls?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Yes.
we have already written in our notes, no?
What you have written?
The summary only.
So this is stanza wise. Write the full summary. Club all these stanzas and write the full summary of this poem.
On another page, okay.
Okay, on another page. Now, one by one, I will ask you to read the poem stanza and the summary of that, so that we will have a recheck of that. Once again, the girls, those who have missed, they will correct it, the certain words or lines or whatever it is. Is that clear, girls?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. So who's going to do that? Start. I will tell that girl has to start.
Okay.
Okay. Sana Fatima from Shalibanda. The first stanza and the summary. Then stanza and the summary. Okay. Sana Fatima, are you ready? Can you hear me, Sana Fatima? Are you there or sleeping? Yes. Hafsa Zahur. Sana Fatima, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. I'm there. Hafsa.
Hafsa,
Ma'am, Sana
yes, ma.
message.
Come on. What network issue?
No, there is some construction work going on.
Okay, no problem, no issues. Now who's going to read this?
Ma'am, me.
Okay. Sana, Hafsa, come on. Hafsa Zahur.
Yes, ma'am.
Stanza and that.
Yes, ma'am. First stanza.
And then the summary of that. Then the second one, some other girl. You have some internal disturbances, right?
No, ma'am.
Here I have disturbances. I can't hear you properly.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, come on, start.
First stanza. Tell me not in mournful numbers, life is but an empty dream. For the soul is dead that slumbers, and things are not what they seem. Summary of first stanza. Don't tell me in sad song, don't tell me in sad verses that life is meaningless and an empty dream. According to the poet, a person who spends all time sleeping is already dead. Such worthless example of life often misguides others, and he assumes that life is not so worthless as it looks like, and more potential than we think of. Ma'am, shall I
Yes.
continue?
Next one. No, better.
Okay.
Next.
Life is real, life is earnest, and the grave is not its goal. Thus
Who is
to
this?
add, Nazmeen ma'am.
Okay.
Thus to add to dust returnest was not spoken of the soul. And
Yes.
the summary, life is real and life is meaningful. The poet conveys his positive attitude towards life. According to him, life is real and not baseless or useless. So we should not take the life lightly. To him, grave is not the goal of life. Life doesn't end with death. He wants to indicate that our works remain in this world even after our death. We are made of dust and will go back to dust after death. Is only spoken of the body and is not applicable to the soul. So, the poet makes it clear that he believes in the existence of the soul even after the death.
Yes, next, not enjoyment and not sorrow.
Ma'am, that
Not
I
an
don't have a reader, so you change the
Share
picture.
the screen now.
ma'am,
Yes,
shall I?
the third.
Shall I share the screen?
May I?
Yes, ma'am. That
Yeah,
stanza
ma'am,
Yes.
you
one.
can say, but there are no first stanzas.
Yeah, you have here. You can. Come on. Just continue.
Ma'am, the third poem is not on this page. It's
It's
Yeah, wait.
back.
Wait. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Not enjoyment and not sorrow is our distinct end or way, but to act that each tomorrow find us further than today. So the
Yes.
summary is this stanza is about the ideal way of living. The poet suggests that neither enjoyment or sorrow should be ultimate aim or way of life. He means to say that in an ideal life there should be a both enjoyment and sorrow in balanced way. But the most important thing is to work so that we can always be better learner, better skill and mannered human being with every passing day. The poet in this poem doesn't want us to waste even a single day. We should carve for going forward each
Crave.
yeah, crave for going forward each day in our journey of life.
Very good. Next, who can read?
Yes, ma'am. I, ma'am. I, ma'am.
Yes. Who is that I?
Masarrat. Sumaya Khana, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Yes. Art is long.
Art is long and time is fleeting, and our hearts, though loud and brave, still like muffled drums, are beating. Funeral marches to the grave. Summary.
Hmm.
Art is long
Yes.
means work given to us is vast and time consuming. Time is fleeting means time is running away fast with every moment. The poet then conveys that though our hearts are brave and stout at other times, still we fear death, and our heart beats when we realize that death is certainly coming our way bit by bit. He compares this situation.
Yes. He compares this situation of a heart to the beating of the cloth drums at the funeral marches to the grave. Here he means to say that we should utilize our limited time span to the fullest, instead of wasting it in the thought of death or other such thing. Done? Next, somebody else, come on. Who will read the next stanza? In the world's broad field of battle.
In the world's
Any
broad field of battle, in the bivouac of life.
Yes.
One second, ma'am. Be
Come on.
not like dumb, driven cattle. Be a hero in the strife. The poet
Yes.
compares this world to vast battlefield where we human beings come temporarily in camps to fight battle of our life. We human beings are compared to troops. The poet
Urges.
others. The poet urges us to be a hero in battle of life, to fight this out bravely and finally win it. In other words, he wishes us to be successful in life by following right way of life. He doesn't want to see us like dumb cattle driven by others with no particular goal or direction.
Yes, very good. Next, trust no future, however pleasant. Yes,
Should I
who's
read?
going to read the next? Come on.
Trust no future, however pleasant. Let the dead past bury its dead. Act, act in the living present, heart within and God overhead. The poet reminds us of very popular quote. Learn from the past, live in present, and hope for the future. But here the poet instructs us not to trust future, however pleasant it may be, because we often get carried away by the happy dreams about our future and forget to act in present. He also tells us to forget the past events as they are dead and they should not haunt us anymore and affect our present. And what is crucial to act in present as we have to follow our heart and keep faith in God overhead.
Very good. Next, Aisha Kalim,
No,
can
ma'am.
you read, ma?
Sumaya Khanam.
Yes, Sumaya Khanam, can you read?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Just a second.
Lives of great men.
Life of great man, all reminders we can make our life sublime and departing leave behind us. Footprints on the sands of time. So, summary the lives of great and successful man remind us that we can also achieve those heights if we wish and try for that too. And if we can do that, we will be living for our work in the heart
Yes.
of soul. So it's compared to immortality to leaving the footprints on the sands of time. In other words, we will not be living for our years, but we can leave a mark on the infinite flow of time to a good work that we can inspire to a later generation to follow our way.
Very good. Next, be fast, girls. Footprints, perhaps another sailing over life's Solomon main.
Amen.
A forlorn and shipwrecked brothers saying, shall take heart again.
Explanation. Here, the poet continues the same theme of leaving footprints to inspire others to follow. He compares the dejected person with the hopeless shipwrecked man sailing over the large sea of life. The person can find other examples set by us and gain courage, hope to move forward.
Very good. Next.
Let us then be up and doing with a heart for any fate, still achieving, still pursuing, learn to labor and to wait. The poet asks us to be at once and start working. However, the poet urges us not to mind the consequences or to make our mind prepared for any fate. We must carry on, reaching great heights. We must learn to work hard to act wisely and wait for the rewards patiently. So the conclusion of this poem is through this poem, we realize how inspiring and motivating the poet has been.
Yes. So all the 9 summaries with the stanzas, it has been completed. Yes. So what your work is now? You have to club all these summaries of the stanzas and write the total summary of this poem on the next page. Okay. So that when you just go through the summary without this, you can learn it properly. The exact meaning, continuation of the poem will be there. Have you understood, girls? So that you have to do it. Then the remaining part, I mean, the grammar and all, whatever is there, we'll be doing tomorrow. Okay. So I want how far, I mean, first what you have to do, write the poem name, then HW Longfellow, write about the poet, some 5 to 6 lines, then start the summary of the poem. Okay, just neatly you have to pen down. Then what happens if the college will reopen or when the exam is there, you can learn the summary exactly. And if a question is asked, you have to write which paragraph, I mean, what does the question is stating and the meaning of that, elaborating it and writing it. If you have understood, you can write in your own words, but it should be in a sophisticated language. The question paper may be of 2 hours, and in which the part A consists of 1 to 8 questions. Okay, where you have grammar. First 1 to 8 grammar. In that 8, you have to answer any 5. So, first bit of that consists of 5. First question of the grammar consists of 5 bits A, B, C, D, E. Okay, then again, second bit A, B, C, D, E. Third bit like that. So one question consists of 5 bits. So in that, out of 8, 5. Again you have from 9 to 18. So you have to answer any 3. How much lot of choice you have? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Any 3 essay answers, 20 marks. It's very easy. Don't know, I mean, same the pattern is, if it is well and good. So out of how many units are here for you? 4 units, right? 4 units are there now?
Yes.
How many we have completed?
3 units.
3. Grammar is there and Dear Departed, the story. That is one act play or something like that. I'll tell you what it is in that. Then again of that also, already you have learned that you had in the 10th standard. So again, once again, we will study about that and we'll finish it off then revision or whatever it is. Don't know, we will decide. Okay, girls, are you maintaining the classwork or still I don't have the textbook, I don't have the notebook, I don't have, it is not available? Yes, that's why I'm dictating so that everybody can write simultaneously when I'm explaining. Yes, girls?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
And it has been forwarded that question answers of all the lessons also.
Yes, they got the PDF.
Yes, so this also, I mean, you should write it and you keep it in the your English classwork. Okay, maintain the notes so that whenever you get a chance, you can.
Which PDF?
Yes, that in the Google Classroom.
Actually,
Even I have forwarded, I think, right? You have a group you have which you have created. In that, I have forwarded.
Ma'am, the summary.
No, not this summary. Earlier lessons,
Yes,
grammar and all.
people and all.
This you have to write.
Oh,
This you
ma'am,
have to
I'm
write.
not in that group.
That group I did not forward this summary. You people have to write that summary. Who is not having?
No, ma'am, maybe it is of generals.
Maybe. So not. I mean computers. So again in the Google Classroom, I mean most of them have a problem with the Google Classroom.
yes,
Yes, ma'am. I have
Yes,
forwarded
ma'am.
in our group. We have forwarded.
Malakpet girls are cooperating with us because we Shalibanda girls are not able to access the Google Classroom in your subject. Other
Other
than that,
subjects you have?
yeah, FIT as
Yes,
well as for
ma'am.
BOM, we are able to access
Receiving.
because the
Why not
send which
English?
needs to be sended by you that you have not forwarded.
I have already done that. Have accepted also, I think.
Shalibanda girls
DCC,
not
I think you didn't.
yeah, DCH, we are from DCH/1.
That in the bracket DCH.
Yeah,
Today
DCH.
I will do that. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Now you write the summary in the notes, no?
Yes, yes.
If
Yes, ma'am.
everybody has no need to be in the group, but still I will forward it. No, what you have to do, somebody just write this and you convert into PDF and you forward to me, then I will send in the group.
Okay, ma'am.
Who is this, Sarah? Just
Mariam
now
Binti.
Hafsa, who is that? Mariam.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Mariam Binti, yes. Just when you are writing the whole summary,
Okay, ma'am. I'll take the pics
whole
and I'll
summary,
put the
yes.
templates and forward
Yes,
to you.
take it, convert into PDF and you forward me on my number. Then I will send it in the Google Classroom, all the notes. What is the code DCH?
Yes.
DCC DCH1.
DCH1. Okay.
Yeah. BCC. BCC. No,
B
ma'am. BCC. Double C.
BCC DCH.
Yeah.
BCC DCH1.
Yes.
I think I have done. I have not done anything.
No,
No,
we
ma'am.
did not get anything.
No post yet. It's showing us that no post yet.
Okay, I will do that. All the lessons today, I will do that. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. But first, before that, give me the attendance.
Okay.
Uh, Salibanda, how many?
Ma'am, as I'm co-host, that option for raising hand is not there.
Let it be. Just 33.
34.
Yes, 34. The remaining is of Malakpet. Okay.
15 hours
Okay,
from Mal.
girls.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, girls. We'll again meet tomorrow then. Yes, do the
Okay.
work what I have given you all. Copy the just write the full summary of this form. Okay, and learn and you just be prepared. Okay, girls.
Okay,
Okay,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Take care, all of you. Yes.
Ma'am,
Yes, yes, girls. Who is
ma'am,
this? May I know?
when are offline classes going to start from?
Yeah, they did not. I mean, let us know about this. Intermediate classes from third they are going to start, but still degree they have not announced. So we'll let you know. First, I will let you know if the message comes from the management. Then I'll forward the message. Then you can come to the college well dressed with burqa. Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
Actually, online class is best when compared to offline because we can do other things also. Just other things means not uh, disconcentrating on the subject, but eating breakfast as well.
Ah,
I
yes, right.
support you,
Na?
Mariam.
24, yes. Whenever you want, you can have it in whichever position you can be. That
Yes.
advantage you have. But in the class, you have to stick to one place. You should not eat. You cannot even go step out of the class. You have so many. I mean, what is that? Instructions. Yes, restrictions are there, and you have to follow the rules and regulations of the college.
Yes.
And once you step out of the class, coordinators will stop you.
After missing
In the
those
break
days,
time only you can. You have a short break and a long break, right? So you
Yes.
have to enjoy. Anyhow, 1 year has been, we have been struggling a lot. Yes, but still, I mean, it has not been stopped. We are continuing our, I mean, process, education and all. We are continuing. We are smoothly going on, but still we want to gather, yes, and meet at one platform so that we can interact with each other. Yes, that would be
Yes.
best. So most of us have many issues related to this online classes. Some technical issues are there, and it's like, I mean, just I am speaking and you are not able to what. Mm,
Listen to
visible.
express.
The teacher is not visible. You can listen, but sometimes the disturbances are the internal. You cannot breaking of the voice and all. Um, can you understand, girls? Can you understand what I am teaching? First of all,
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
or
Yes.
thumbs down or thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs
Thumbs
up.
up,
Yeah,
ma'am. Thumbs up.
yeah. Because if you on the platform, if we come when we teach, it is totally different. You can see, I mean, how we are teaching the body language and all. That would be more interesting.
More
More, I mean,
interactive.
yes,
Yes,
it will
ma'am.
be
But
more
sometimes,
interesting.
ma'am, because of internet problem, we can't hear. That's why.
Yeah, that's what. So it will be more interesting. So there, what is in the offline classes? You can, I mean, there is no need of a mic. There is no need, I mean, for us to, I mean, what is that? Shout more. So it's totally different here. You can understand everything. You have a blackboard or whiteboard. Explanation is given. Yeah. So let us hope the best in the coming days. Inshallah. And
Allah.
then see that we all will meet. Okay. The Shalimanda girls. I may not come to your college, but still, we will be in touch. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
We'll
Inshallah.
see if I get any opportunity, if like that, I will come and visit your college and meet you all. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Inshallah, inshallah, inshallah. So we'll meet tomorrow, inshallah. Have a nice and a great day. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes,
Thank you,
girls.
ma'am.
Thank you so much, girls. Thank you so much.